I'd done Weight Watchers, I had done the HCG diet, I had done, every diet coming down the road. And I know the right things to eat. I know the right portions. But why couldn't I internalize it? I just found myself eating what I wanted, when I wanted, however much, and mindlessly eating, not even paying attention what was going into my mouth, but just eating unhealthy things because it felt good. It gave me satisfaction. If I was bored, I'd go searching for chocolate. Stress, the same thing. I would go grazing in the refrigerator or in the cupboard. The more carbs I could find, the happier I was. And really not caring what I put in my mouth. It was, I guess now I see, I was feeding my emotions physically rather than emotionally. I wasn't really sure about hypnosis, if it would work for me. And I thought about what Julie had gone through with her smoking, and I thought, there might be something to this. Started looking up a little bit more into hypnosis, and ran across Josh's name and thought, I'll give it a try. I mean, I've tried everything else at, who knows, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on diets and every other fix. Well, at first I was kind of skeptical, would it work for me? I'd read where some people, it was, it worked for them. And I thought, I'm just going to see if it works for me. I was very pleased. The first session, I walked out and I was starting to feel the beginnings of an internal shift. And each session, I felt more and more of a shift. And I didn't have to think about as much. I mean, I thought about what I was eating. For example, we went out for a quick bite the other day for lunch, and I just, halfway through my sandwich, it was like, that's enough. Normally I would have eaten the whole thing, and I didn't even think about it. It was just like, I'm full, I'm satisfied. I don't need, it would taste good, yeah, but then I'm feeding my emotions and I'm not feeding my body. My husband came home and he knows I love Cadbury eggs. I mean, I look forward to Easter just for the Cadbury eggs. I mean, other things too, but that's something I look forward to. And apparently he was at the drugstore and they had Halloween Cadbury eggs. And he brought one home for me. And I would have just gobbled it right up and, geez, I wish there was more. And I got about halfway through it and thought, this is really good, but you know what, maybe I'll save a little bit for later. I didn't have that urge to eat the whole thing up, in one fell swoop. It was like, wow, I wouldn't have done this, 4 weeks ago. I think that we really delved into the old not what are you eating, what's eating you. And you brought up a lot of things that I didn't realize that was what I was feeling. I was trying to replace love with food. So I was able to get that behind me. I think I have a much healthier view of food. I feel more empowered about myself. I feel like I have an energy, I have control out of my life where I had felt I was out of control before. As goofy as it sounds, I came for food, help with my food choices and finding, okay, I have control over my life because I got in control of some of the emotions. doing things that normally I would have put off and just kind of felt sorry for myself. And now I'm feeling much better about myself and more confident. The self-confidence that I got back, my change in attitude about food is I have better choices. I mean, I've always known my better choices, and now it's the unhealthy things are just, yeah, they're nice every now and then. But if I have that, one day, then I have to eat healthy, but it's not a punishment eating healthy. The salads are good and I enjoy them. I'm getting out and I'm walking more, I'm exercising, I feel good about it, and just an overall sense of well-being. I have a breakfast coming up with my friends, and I will mention it to them that, hey, this has really changed, and it's probably not just for food. There's other aspects of your life if you want to get in control. Your mind is a very powerful tool, and you've got to learn to use it effectively. Yeah, it has taken everything that I've always known and putting it to work for me. All these years of looking at different diets and foods and smoothies and bone broth and all of that. And I can incorporate them. I'm not necessarily going hog wild one way, but I'm able to take all this knowledge that I've had and tie it all together. And it's very empowering. My name's Karen, and I feel like I am on the road to a healthy relationship with food for the rest of my life.